An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means it's gonna launch you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming. I wasn't always like the person I am today. Upbeat, bubbly. I didn't always have a lot of friends. Growing up, I was a weird kid. I had red hair and I wore crazy clothes. And my hobbies were different. I liked YouTube and making parodies. I remember just wanting to be the computer nerd 01. I was ignored a lot. I wouldn't say that I was bullied because I don't believe I was. I was just socially awkward, I guess. I remember when I started boarding school back in 9th grade, and I was just thinking like, this is gonna be my new start. Boarding school was great, but a lot of tough shit happened. Looking at it now, I sort of understand why I was kind of sad all the time. The girls that I'd hang out with weren't really good friends to me, and I did a lot of things that I didn't want to, and they did a lot of things that weren't fair to me and to other people. They were actually really mean sometimes, but I was a follower back then because they were popular and they were pretty, and I wanted to be popular and pretty. When I started my first year in the Danish high school, which is when you're like 16 or 17, I was just so nervous. I had become very aware of the fact that I wasn't like normal popular girls. Looking back at my 3 years of high school, having graduated this summer, I miss it, but I'm also really happy that I'm out of there. I don't think a lot of people actually know this, but those years were really tough. First year, just being awkward and nervous and trying to fit in and find my place whilst having just the lowest self-esteem and getting too attached to one person who turned out not to be a good friend at all again. And then second year, just being in a pretty fucked up relationship and being tired all the time, just thinking high school would never end. And then senior year came around and everything just got really fucked up. Rumors happened and I was surrounded in drama that I never even wanted created. People who know what happened in senior year, they don't even know half of it. Things have gotten better after a while. I'm good. I'm happy. The arrow quote is really cheesy. It's so cheesy. But I also think it's really true. When you're dragged back and everything just seems impossible, you've got to focus and say, well, I'm here now, and this is where I need to be happy.